on three guards that can handle the basketball. Guys who can initiate plays from all over the floor and really look to find players that are smart about playing off the ball. You combine three of those guys with a skill set, so one has it and the other two are maneuvering around. They're going to cause so much commotion. They're going to cause so many breakdowns defensively within a possession that a multitude of playmaking players, that would be tremendous. And all of those guys, yeah, but all those guys too, Kevin, on top of that, we talked about their physical nature and stature. I would want guys that are 6'6", 6'7", and long, because you get back to the other end, you want them to be able to coordinate and take up enough room defensively to cause some problems. But, man, three guards, three long guards, and this is something that Phil Jackson relied on during the years when they won championships in Chicago. We always looked for long guards. Aside from Jordan and Pippen, there was the Ron Harpers of the world that helped accentuate what they could do on the perimeter.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Suns trail by 6. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's McCall after the Suns pick up 2. The layup off target.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here is Lowry. 6 points for him. Boucher passes to Ananobi. 6 on the shot clock. McCall misses.
You're getting golden here, Kevin. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
It's tipped. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Ibaka. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
At times in his career, Ibaka has looked out of control when forced to finish through defenders. That time keeps his poise and reaps the benefits.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And Van Vliet comes in for Kyle Lowry. The free throw drops from Ibaka.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. But that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
Johnson, the pass to Okobo. Now, here's Bridges. Johnson in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere.
Superman.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Air. Not touch with the ball. That's his point. Yes.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
They're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Marcus also appreciated by his fans, and certainly
it's just fun. You see more fans on the stands. They speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, wherever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the
thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Yeah, Frank Kaminsky. Also Bridges out there. Aaron Baines out there with Tyler Johnson. And it's a Kobo into the point. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. He's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball is the path to something better.
Here's Booker. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
There are only 2 players in the league who could hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 8-point game. Over to the left wing. Ayton, the pass to Cooper. And finished off by Oubre.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
No.
But they'll get another chance. Here's Siakam. Oh, that was huge!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Oubre passes to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Last season we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. That was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lane, and he plays with tremendous energy. And they love it.
And he makes the first. And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position. Has this coaching staff excited.
VanVleet up top, covered by Saric. Pass to Powell. There's VanVleet. Outside Gasol. 5 on the clock. Over Ayton. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. And his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off. VanVleet looking around. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got 5 points now in the quarter. He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Rubio dishes to Oubre. Ayton with it. Gasol covering. Rubio misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So Gasol finds Siakam. Van Vliet with it. He's covered by Ayton. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded close. It's over Rubio. Stolen by Rubio. Plays it up and banks it in.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
The Raptors have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's got 5. Back to Siakam. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Now is Siakam. Covered by Rubio. Siakam misses. Suns trail by 7. For the 3. Rubio misses. Rubio's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Powell kicks to Gasol. There's Hollis Jefferson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
The Suns have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Rubio the pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Tucker finds Rubio from about 19 feet. And it's Rubio again missing.
You know what? He's just throwing the ball right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Great positioning on the putback. Gasol's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Rubio the pass to Saric. Now Booker, wide open look. Keeps it alive, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. The development for DeAndre Ayton is going to be all about the pick and roll, both how he runs it and defends it.
I agree, Kevin. If he works with Devin Booker out there as an offensive threat and becomes a guy who can roll with good hands and finish, that's a key for their offense. When you look at his size defensively, he can be imposing.
And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over Saric. Here's Gasol. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Sensational field in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Saric. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And that one falls for Marc Gasol. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical trash talk?
Yeah, it's an issue. It's kind of like it could be a whisper or a wink, you know, the way that they look
both
at
sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. That's all I can see them get that through.
Siakam outside. Good, nice job down low. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's a Kobo. This is it to Kaminsky. Right on the bucket. And here's Lowry. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Bridges with the ball.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Johnson with it. Lowry picks him up. Pass to Kaminsky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And the shot is long. Raptors in by 10. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Three-pointer, Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
1:25 left to play here in the half. Okobo, the pass to Kaminsky. Bridges kicks to Johnson. After Okobo, lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Got a piece of it. Here's Okobo. And the shot goes down.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors with some changes. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And McCaw subbed in for Powell. Anunoby in the corner. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Anunoby's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. And it's Okobo with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. On the wing, Johnson. There's Kaminsky from 13 feet. It goes down. Kaminsky's got 6.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
Outside Gasol. Back to Lowry. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Okobo. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Lowry, good.
And with the body control and jump shot Lowry possesses, he has been known to torch you from the perimeter. Johnson surveying the floor. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We come out, play our game, and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're putting that together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way we should play on both ends of the court.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Marcus All. Siakam is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Lowry. And it's McCall in at the 2-guard.
I don't know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances, knocks it down.
Unloads from 9, and again it's Toronto converting.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense. And the Suns last year, second to last in defensive rating.
Well, a lot of that was points off of turnovers. They just could not take care of the basketball. A lot of teams feasting on young players and inexperienced players getting a lot of minutes for the Phoenix Suns. Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Lowry drawing the double team. Ibaka outside. Over Saric. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Now Rubio. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
Oubre against Siakam. Back to Rubio for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Pretty much not a player in the league's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Two minutes into the second half of play now, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Suns trail by 10. With it. Lowry picks him up. Oubre outside. Lock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. A rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Here's McCall. Covered by Saric. Lowry inside the line. Oubre pulls it in.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you don't want him taking that kind of shot.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. And he gets the bucket. Siakam's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, it feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Saric outside. He kicks to Rubio. Over Lowry. And the Suns miss again.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Just you turn like that, bro. And you make a foul. Come back to school, nigga.
He misses the free throw. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues are starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Now, here's Rubio. He has 7. And the pass to Ayton. He will take it the other way.
Acabó esta chipa.
Raptors leading by 15. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. He has 6. The dish to Oubre. They get the rebound. And Saric cuts to Rubio. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard.
No good on that.
It was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him. But Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio, who is a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson.
Ahí. Robo de balón. Ay.
Inside. Ayton. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And the defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Now here's VanVleet. Covered by Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Chiquito.
Shoot 2 free throws.
Metele como Goliat.
Three-point efficiency last year. Somewhat surprisingly, Phoenix was dead last.
Well, you see the overall average there, and it's because the guys who handle the ball a ton didn't shoot it all that well. Booker shot under 33%. So did Tyler Johnson. So did Kelly Oubre after he came over in the trade. So maybe a new offensive system will help these guys find more consistency in that area.
So live Canada carry.
First free throw is good.
Monty Williams in his first stint with the Phoenix Suns was a sought-after hire.
No, you are son.
Office
you are son live.
Was with the Spurs before going to Philadelphia and has been a head coach in the league. Remember his days back in New Orleans with the Pelicans and a young Anthony Davis. So Monty experienced and is going to bring that to the desert.
And he makes the first, but this is the second. And that experience you're talking about with Monty Williams, it's why the Suns wanted him.
Well, Monty's experience in a lot of levels. Assistant coach, being in the front office, part of player development. That's an amazing calming influence for this young Phoenix Suns team.
Serge Ibaka's career.
Even with a down year as far as his three-point shooting, Ibaka's still very efficient, getting more of his offense around the rim, playing some at the 5.
Don't touch me, nigga. You're gonna get there in my dress up. My dress up from Canada, Toronto. Chupa.
The first one falls. And the Suns making a change here. Okobo's checked in.
Lo tenemos sentado. No.
That one is no good.
Mira.
after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history. To the mountaintop. Some talent.
No lo siente, hombre.
Not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake.
No lo siente.
Raptors have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Lo siente. Ponésela de sombrero.
First one falls for.
Interesting that Phoenix has gone through all these different iterations since the loss of Hall of Famer Steve Nash, but this young core potentially coming together where they've bookended their front court and their back court with Ayton and Booker.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Well, Brent, looking at the Suns' future, Ayton's development could really determine how far they rise.
I think it's not all on his shoulders, but certainly as a big guy out there, to have a presence on a nightly basis and some consistency is the challenge for DeAndre Ayton. He has all the physical tools and by all accounts has the work ethic to go along with it.
Good on that shot.
Sí, lo que le gusta es jugar centrado.
Just 12 points
Toma.
with the basket from Baines. Pass to Hollis Jefferson.
Toma.
Powell for 3. Good on the triple.
Castígalo.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the
Fast,
shooter's face.
fast, nigga.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field.
Está prendiendo. Oh.
Johnson down low. Spotted by Powell. Count the basket. He has 5.
Johnson with some creative.
Mira,
knows how to get inside there, using the angle, the body, finishes that one with ease.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Hollis Jefferson. Out of bounds. Phoenix was in possession.
Se emocionó. Yo soy el manager y lo siento. Le vaya a sentarse.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up.
Pero como yo no soy el manager, foul. Buena, Barraco.
That is his first foul of the game.
Para que vean que nosotros somos hombres también. Rosado, pero.
And here are the Suns now. Here's Ayton. 6 for 6. He's got the miss from the field.
Disappointing as a player that
Vamos,
has such a
Barraco.
great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Shoots
Ahí.
Ya. Rolling around and runs out. Phoenix is gone.
Trágatelo, trágatelo.
4 times since
Traga.
halftime.
No, así no.
Dunk by Booker.
Hay que dejarlo respirar.
And the Raptors call time here.
Hay que dejarlo respirar.
The skill set of Tyler Johnson, he really is the epitome of a catalyst. Comes in full energy.
Hay que dejarlo para agarrarlo en el. ¿En qué está?
You just ride that.
Para agarrarlo en el cuarto y latearlo. Vamos a meter a los novatos. A mí no me importa. Vamos a meter a los novatos. Abuchero. Bueno. Acabó la fiesta, Alicia los dioses.
Toronto
Oh.
leading by 9.
Está guapo, dice. ¿Para qué le hablo?
His shot will be
No.
traded
And that's okay. Teams need a player who
No abusen.
wins when they get it going.
Nosotros estamos aquí.
Johnson is a bit of a microwave that heats up immediately because he's told you simply drop back the minutes for that game.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Offside Miller. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Hollis Jefferson's got 5 points now this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's the pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss.
And they have built the advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Pass to Payne. Raptors moving the ball around. Bridges with the ball. Suns trail by 9. Here's Johnson. Can't cash in from close range.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. You can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Phoenix has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Anunoby. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to reset the lamps. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Sharge and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And then Booker out there with Tyler Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Suns trail by 11. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Back to Johnson. Oubre outside. 6 to shoot. Booker inside. Was up against Gasol. No good from Booker. Siakam finds Lowry. Siakam the bounce pass. Down low. It's tipped. And he makes good on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 13.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Inside, Sharge. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
McCaw kicks to Siakam. Chalk up 2 there. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
And 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D is better start. Buckling now.
First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Sharge outside. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Johnson can be a very effective combo guard when he sees the floor and he fires passes like that to his teammates.
Johnson against Lowry. Pass to McCaw. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Johnson outside. Kept alive. Another shot. Oubre can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Johnson dishes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Johnson. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Johnson's shot is off.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Lowry's shot is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. It's a 14-point game. The pass to Ayton. To the inside. Rejected by Gasol. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Phoenix calls timeout. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol acted in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Checked in for Johnson. And the Raptors also making a change. Powell's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Passes to Booker. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Rubio.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Dishes to Sharge. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Suns trail by 14. At the elbow with Sharge. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Gasol's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Now the Raptors moving it up. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And that one drops. 10 points for Devin Booker.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage rate.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Foul. That's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Oubre passes to Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. No good on the free throw.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Suns trail by 16. Booker looking around. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Gasol against Ayton. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. George trying to break free, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those, Kevin. It'd be an impressive dunker.
Here's Siakam, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 23.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
De Buchembo, de Miami, y la gallina.
Phoenix Suns. They trail by 16. Phoenix calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Rubio finds Oubre. Saric outside. Oubre outside. Rubio outside. Pocket 6. From 15 feet away, here's Ayton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's a tough rebound, but you love it when your bigs want to mix it up.
Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky-high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Suns trail by 15. On top, Rubio. Covered by Siakam. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. The drive by Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 14 points for Devin Booker. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And here's Oubre. Rubio outside. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Toronto.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way, and the other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Pascal Siakam.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Raptors leading by 15. McCaw kicks to Van Vliet. Oubre with the steal. And now Rubio pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good. Rubio's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Floats it up there for Siakam. An emphatic LU jam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's a Kobo. Trains the three-pointer.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Jerome. Covered by Miller. Good D by Miller. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Boucher. Takes a 3. Jerome with the rebound. Bridges, no one around him. Can't nail the jump.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Serge, big win tonight. Now, people may think you have some easy games on the schedule, but you did not play easy tonight.
Coach, we know where we want to go, That's why you was focused tonight. To finish smart.
And it was a strong performance, Serge. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
had to get to the and just focus on the bigger image. Nobody gon' think about you when they move my. So don't give a fuck about no now. I'm back on my meat. ODT, who I be with.